guys, it's Laureen again and welcome back to my channel. A lot of you guys have been asking what cameras I use for vlogging and vlogging, and as requested, eto siya ngayon. Before I start though, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel just here below. So, vlogging first, I've been vlogging for 7 years and I've tried a lot of cameras whenever I go on trips or whenever I do OOTDs. So now, I'll show you two of the cameras I still use. Yung iba, ang tagal na nung mga ginamit ko before. I used to own a Sony RX100 and a Sony A7ii with different kinds of lens. But I figured I'll show you guys kung ano talaga yung gamit ko recently. So my main camera is this. It's a Sony A7 II with Zeiss Batis 25mm lens. Prime lens na siya, so I don't need to keep changing it. It's wide. I've used it in several of my travel diaries already, and what I like about it is you can just always go closer if you want to shoot macro shot, and you can always go further if you want an artistic, beautiful landscape shot. Yan, okay. It also makes me look taller. I know a lot of you guys don't know my height. I will not reveal it yet. But I am short, I'm petite. And itong lens na to really makes me look taller. It's a bit expensive but really worth buying. I bought it probably December last year and I've been using it ever since. Hindi na ako nag-change ng lens and I really like it because when you take photos, sobrang clear na niya and crisp. Minimal editing na lang ako ngayon because of the lens. All my travel diaries and all my recent photos, I use this one. It's just kind of heavy, so if I don't want to use this, I like bringing a small camera. And I use a Panasonic LX100. This isn't a camera, look-alike lang siya because my friend borrowed my cam because she's going to Malaysia. Hi, Share. And since it's a really compact camera, she borrowed mine and I borrowed my friend's para lang may props akong hawak. I used it when I went to Siargao, and I also used it in some photos that I uploaded during my Copenhagen and Helsinki trip. So, maganda yung effects niya. I mean, it's not really SLR, but the quality is really nice kasi ang crisp pa rin ng photo since built-in Lumix lens siya. And you can bring it anywhere, and it fits my small sling bags because I like wearing small sling bags. So, those are my two vlogging cameras. Sometimes I still use my phone. Now, let's go to vlogging! Newbie pa lang ako sa vlogging. And I know a lot of vloggers use Canon G7X. But for me kasi, I really want to bring something small and compact when I travel because I already have a big camera with me. I started using a GoPro for my first few shots. I do have a videographer who takes my photos, but if it's a travel vlog or if I wanted to shoot myself, usually I have these with me. So the first time I used my GoPro to ever shoot something really memorable was Georgina's wedding. I brought a GoPro in case I wanna film something and realized that I wanted to document Georgina and Arthur's wedding because I wanted to be on my vlog forever. I also did a Camiguin Island travel diary using just this. So it's really tiny and it's super wide. I'm gonna try videoing myself right now. Ayan. I'm holding it like this pero sobrang wide na nakikita mo. Yan yung videographer ko. Hi! If you buy a waterproof casing, you can do underwater shots. I did that also in some of my previous posts, so you can just check that out. This is really convenient if you don't want to bring bulky stuff. From there, I moved on. Hindi naman ako nag-move on, ginagamit ko pa rin siya. But for tutorials, I like using this one. Kasi wide lens yung GoPro, so for some tutorials that I want, makita nyo talaga lahat ng nilalagay ko sa face ko. I want to use normal camera, so just, you know, my face isn't really that distorted. I use a Sony RX100. Yeah. This is the old version because I haven't really bought a new one yet. But it works perfectly. Nice quality also, and it's also compact, so if I want to shoot something inside my bathroom or wherever I am, I can just easily put this. What's hard about this camera lang is wala siyang flip cam, so you don't really see yourself when you're taking a video. But the recent Sony compact cameras, they already have that. So if you want to buy a newer version, and if you don't want to be kuripot like me, you get the new one. Next camera, this phone was launched early this year. It's an Oppo F3. And camera's amazing. I think their selling point talaga when it comes to this phone is really the camera because it's so nice. And sa front cam, may dalawang kinds of cameras. It's the photo and the wide angle. There's an option here. If you press, it becomes wide angle. So for me, it's very convenient because it's just a phone. And sometimes I do get awkward when I'm traveling and I'm talking to myself using a camera kasi, I don't know, it's just different. I feel like if you're using a phone and you're talking to yourself, mas okay okay siya kasi everybody Snapchats or does IG stories. Wherein pag camera, alam mong vlogger ka. Well, I am a vlogger. I tried this on several travel vlogs. I actually used this during my LA, New York, and Miami trip. And you can watch my travel vlogs. Sobrang clear ng camera, guys. And it's just a phone. Dual SIM din siya. So, whenever I go abroad and I wanna buy a local SIM card. Also, there's a beauty option. You know how some people, they like their skin really smooth sa photos? May option dito nun. So, it's really, really nice. This is the normal camera that we usually see when we do selfies. And this is the wide angle shot. So, ang layo ng difference, diba? And even if you're just walking, talking to yourself like this, ganito lang yung gap, nakikita mo pa rin talaga lahat. So, for traveling and if you're eating, you know, you can just put it here, tapos kain ka lang. I have this on my phone kasi it's convenient. You can just place it everywhere if you're taking a video of yourself. And my recent vlogging camera, I think this is my favorite as of the moment. This is a Canon Vixia Mini. They stopped producing this years ago. That's why it's very, very hard to find. As in, mga 1 year ko na siyang hinahanap kasi every time I travel, I always try and look for this camera. It's really made for vloggers kasi if you open the camera, konti lang yung buttons niya. So there are 2 ways of holding it. One, if you're shooting yourself for selfies, and one, if you're shooting views. So again, just like the GoPro and my Oppo phone, wide lens siya. I don't know, I'm just into wide lens because it's so convenient for you to vlog and then makikita mo talaga lahat because it's really, really wide. All my recent travel vlogs, ito na yung gamit ko so you can just check it out. So, ganito siya ka-wide. What I really love about this camera is sobrang ganda ng audio niya. So, even if you're outside, maganda pa rin doon yung audio. You can really hear my voice clearly unlike my other gadgets. Hi! Ulit. Busy pa rin siya. But basically, yun lang yun. It's really wide and all you have to do is press a button to start recording here and then stop it. It's really handy, like it's super small and it's flat pa. It's not like your usual camera. So usually when people see me use this, they're like, what is that? Grabe yun. And I like sharing my stories because my boyfriend actually gave me this. Anyway, those are my blogging and vlogging cameras. Guys, sorry. Medyo nag-yellow na siya because this is really old and super used. Hope you guys like this video, and if you want to watch any of my travel diaries using all these cameras, you can just click my channel and don't forget to subscribe. That's it. Bye guys!